know why. Do you hate it, or are you a gatekeeper? Hey ladies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Marilyn, and I'm bringing you all things beauty, fashion, lifestyle, even some fragrance. So if you like that kind of stuff, go ahead and subscribe. Okay guys, so I'm coming to you with a brand new fragrance that I just got. I've had it for like a week or two. It isn't necessarily a brand new launch, it's just new to me. Might be old to you, and I'm trying to find out why nobody ever talked about this in the comments. Like, why has no one mentioned this fragrance? All right, so recently I picked up, I left it in a box just to make it cute for you, but I've already been using this. But I recently picked up the Lancome La Vie Est Belle Elixir. This is what it looks like in the box. And this is it in its packaging with this nice juicy berry sort of juice. And I think it's so cute. But this is, again, the Lancome La Vie. Yeah, the Lancome La Vie Est Belle, and this is the Elixir, or Elixir, I don't know. Girl. It's been a minute since I purchased any Lancome fragrance. The Lancome fragrance that I have in my collection currently is the Lancome Idol, and right now I'm using this as an air freshener. I don't know what happened. My nose has just been so into like sweet smells now, I guess. I don't know. But this is an air freshener for me now. I'm not really wearing it much, so yeah. Let's get into this one, okay? Let's start with the notes of this fragrance. So this has a top note of raspberry liqueur, also Calabrian bergamot in the top notes, and the middle note has a violet leaf and a rose, and it has a base of leather, cacao butter, and cedar wood. Now, when it comes to that leather note, like, I don't have fragrances with leather. I don't typically go for fragrances with leather. Now, this was not a blind buy. I was in Macy's, not like a couple months ago with my mom, and one of the ladies at the counter, do you want to smell perfume? You know how they do, they hand you a little, and you just sniff and you're like, yeah, thanks. But I smelled this and I was like, it smelled so good. Didn't buy that day. However, recently, not too long ago, Ulta had a sale on it, and I found that to be the perfect opportunity to go ahead and buy it, because I love a good deal. I love affordable. If you've been here before, I don't have to explain it, you already know. Now, this particular fragrance it's juicy, okay? When I say juicy, like, imagine like a raspberry hard candy. It kind of gives me Jolly Rancher vibe, but Jolly Rancher I don't think comes in a raspberry. But you know that hard candy type of smell, and then it has like that liquor as well that gives it that deepness and that depth. This literally smells like, if I can just think of something just to describe it to you other than what the notes say, this smells like a raspberry cocktail with a lot of ice, and you're drinking it in a brand new car with leather seats. I'm talking just peeled the plastic off the car. Do you know that new car smell, that leather smell? Mixing that with a juicy raspberry, and the liquor smells so freaking grown and sexy. Like, literally all I see is myself in the back of a car in the prettiest, or no, the sexiest dress, a little tight, a little bit of cleavage, maybe some leather, maybe like a maroon color leather, body butter, okay? And this cocktail has sugar around the rim, okay? Because it's sweet and it's juicy. Now, if you love sweet fragrances, you might love this, but this is a bold sweet fragrance. It's not like a playful sweet fragrance. It's not a juvenile. This is a grown, bold, make shit happen type of girl. So this is what it sprays out like. Now, when you first spray, you're gonna get that woof, like that woof of raspberry liquor. Then it kind of gives you like that raspberry hard candy. Oh my God, this smells so freaking good. I don't know if I'm even describing it correctly, but it's sweet, it's fruity, but it also is deep and a little teeny dark, but in a good way. You know, like in a loungy sort of way. Like, I think date night at a lounge playing like classic, maybe jazzy sort of music. There's a smoking section in this lounge for sure. Or maybe like a lounge where you play like poker. Something very serious and adult and grown and alluring. This is sexy. I feel like a lot of men would like the way they smell. Now, just to keep it real, my husband, when I say he does not like this, he does not like it. I can't understand why. And I was like, oh my God, you don't like it? And then I thought to myself, well,
now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
No, what? I don't care. Because that's how much I love it. I'm not willing to take it back because the smell is so good. All I can do is close my eyes and just take it in. The leather note and the liquor note really drives the sexiness and the deepness and the depth of this fragrance. And then they add that fruit to take a little bit of that edge off, okay? We don't want it to be too dark, too deep, too sexy. The raspberry sort of rounds that out, and I think that is such a brilliant mix of notes, and I am addicted to it, obsessed with it. Now, if you're looking for a fragrance that is gonna project, it's gonna give you sillage, it's gonna last long, it's gonna be this. It is gonna be this. This is a great performing fragrance. It is going to project. I mean, with at least arm's length, people can smell this around you, okay? So I don't know if this is not, I don't think this is a crowd pleasing scent. I think it is fairly strong. And there may be some people in the crowd that may not like it, because look, my husband doesn't like this. But if you are a bold person, willing to take the risk, and you love a little bit of sweetness, but you do love a deep, sexy fragrance, this is gonna be for you. This is gonna be for you. I love this. When I say date night, this would be a top contender for date night. Even if your man don't love it, somebody else might. You're gonna get about 7 hours of wear in this perfume, maybe longer on your clothes, but I can smell this on my skin for at least 7 hours. So that is a great performing fragrance, and it does have great sillage. So when you walk by someone in the room, they're gonna actually smell your scent trail, and we love that. I mean, I do. They're gonna definitely smell it, and hopefully they love it, because this is a strong perfume. Okay, the performance is literally chef's kiss. So good. And I don't know, I feel like more people should be talking about this, or maybe they were and I missed that train, but nobody in my comments has ever mentioned this fragrance, and I want to know why. Do you hate it, or are you a gatekeeper? But let's talk about now, because I love the fruity element of this. Like, I love the deepness and the sexiness, but I love the fruity element in it. And the body cream that I like to pair this with, or I have been pairing this with, is by Bath and Body Works, and it is the Starfruit Sangria. Hear me out. Okay, so the notes of this is golden starfruit, kiwi nectar, and chilled sangria. So this is a great summer drink, okay? Like, great in the daytime. That's typically when I wear this particular lotion. So it just kind of meshes well to me with like a spiked raspberry cocktail vibe, you know what I'm saying? And I think it smells so addictive together. It's very sweet, and it makes the fragrance project even more. Now, I only have the body cream in this, and I only have one, and I really should have purchased multiple, because this is a great scent. It's gonna be a staple for me. It was on sale when I got it, and I really dropped the ball by not picking up at least 3, because I go through these things like nothing, like water, okay? The body cream is so creamy. If you don't already know, Bath and Body Works, the fragrance are very potent. So this smells really sweet and juicy, and it makes it smells so good. So sangria, raspberry cocktail, put them together. Yeah, hell yeah. Now, when it comes to a look, like, I love to talk about a look, and when I smell this, I do think of date night. Even if a man don't like it, I do not care. I think a darker lip, maybe a wine berry sort of lip. It doesn't have to be opaque. It can be a little bit see-through where you can still sort of see your lips through it. You can wear like a nice sangria colored lip oil, but the eyes are going to be smoky, and it's going to be smoky in the lash line, just to play up that sultriness, like the leather note in the fragrance. Give it a little bit of edge, you know, and then maybe a leather dress. Now, it doesn't have to be leather, but it can give that leather look, like pleather. So you know those dresses that have like that deep cleavage, and it's very fitted, and it's like a midi length, and it's that leather material. I love it in the maroon shade, and I think this would be so nice. Jet black hair. I mean, of course it depends on your complexion, but I love jet black hair. Jet black hair, sleek, straight, maybe shoulder length or shorter. I just created a whole vibe based off this fragrance, and that's what fragrance is supposed to do. It's supposed to evoke emotion. It should make you feel a little bit more creative in your look, and it should really be the driving force to me, or not the driving force, it's like the cherry on top to a look. It really just kind of pulls everything together, more like the glue, not the driving force, more like the glue of the look. And listen, if the fragrance makes me inspired and it takes me on a journey, and it just makes me immediately think like how I want to look, what I want to wear, you know, where I want to go, I love that. And this fragrance definitely does that. So yeah, girl, I don't know if you guys are already using this, but nobody talked about this in the comments. Nobody in my little community has mentioned this, and I want to know why. Okay, so let me be the first to let you know about the Lancome La Vie Est Belle elixir. The juice to me tells it all. Oh, loved it. All right, kitty, so hopefully you enjoyed that very quick video. I just wanted to, you know, I just wanted to give you a heads up on how good this fragrance is. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and if you have any reviews on this fragrance, you better leave them down in the comments. And if you love it, you better tell me why you haven't told me about it before. Bye, guys.